I want to step out down the Champs-Élysées, from the Arch of Triumph to the Petit Palais.
We have a wonderful program tonight at the Cinema Arts Center. Foster Hirsch, an internationally renowned film scholar, author, is going to present his book, Hollywood and the Movies of the 50s. Foster covers the entire decade in what is a magisterial work of great importance.
They're after all of us! Our wives, our children, everyone! They're here already! You're next!
I've been teaching film history at Brooklyn College many decades. I was lucky. I lived in Los Angeles. I had parents who loved the movies. My dad liked Westerns. My mother hated Westerns, so she took me to melodramas.
It's all over.
She would take out her handkerchief and cry, and the more handkerchief she used, the better it was. A great melodrama was a 4-handkerchief film. How do you tempt people away from the television sets? You give them wide screens, you give them 3D, and you give them a different kind of subject matter than films had had before. So there was a wide range of new subjects in the 50s. This is my most personal book, my biggest book, my most ambitious book, and I feel my best book. And I do make the point that I was there. I lived through the period.
Come on! I can't make it. I can't make it.
I make the claim, it's a big claim, but I think I can back it up. There were more great films produced in the 1950s than in any other 10-year period in Hollywood history.
Are you black?
No, I'm as white as you.
You're lying!
I'm not.
You're lying!
I'm not.
Not only did I, as a reader and the editor of the book, have a personal reaction, but everybody who's sort of lived through the 50s will have that exact kind of reaction to it, because the movies trigger memories. Many different things are happening at the same time. On one hand, they are rejoicing because they've just won the war. On the other hand, the world is sort of imploding and exploding at the same time.
You know what I think? I feel maybe we'll stay here a while.
The 50s were not as simple as the 50s bashers would like to make them. They were much more complex. They had great depth. There was a terrific amount of conflict, political, social, sexual, cultural, in every way. And it's unfair to dismiss the period as this superficial post-war era in which we were luxuriating in our new status as a world power.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum.
I can only watch 3 of the movies that you love. What 3 movies am I watching?
The single greatest film of the 50s, On the Waterfront, On the Waterfront, On the Waterfront.
Mama, do you hear me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mama.
The greatest melodrama ever produced in this country is from the 1950s, Imitation of Life.
Lester! It's Irene!
To me, the greatest of all film noir, Sudden Fear with Joan Crawford. Those 3.
Bonjour, Paris.